Alrighty, so this video we're going to be doing IXL S9, which is code, the little 3-digit code is A42. All right, so we've been talking about slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. We've found the slope, we've done all this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create equations. So we've learned to pull it from equations, and now we're going to create our own. So the thing to know when it comes into y equals mx plus b is we have y, we are going to fill in the m, and we're going to fill in the b. Those are really the two things that we need. So let's go ahead and look at what it gave us. The y-intercept of 8. So the first thing we have to know is the y-intercept is what letter? And that letter is b. So the y-intercept is going to go here. The slope, which is a slope of 2, slope stands for m, or the letter is represented for slope is m. And in y equals mx plus b, it's right in front of the x. So all we do is plug those numbers in. So y equals 2x plus 8. So when you type it in, you can just straight up type in y equals 2x plus 8. As long as the slope, which is 2, goes with the x, and the y-intercept goes in the back, which is the b. So let's do another one. This one. So again, I need to know the slope-intercept form. So I'm going to go ahead and write y equals x plus, because I know I'm going to fill in the m, and I know I'm going to fill in the b. Has a y-intercept of -6. So just knowing that piece of information, I'm like, okay, the y-intercept is the b. So that must go here, -6. And the slope is 1. That can go here, because we have a slope of 1, so that's our m. So then I'm going to look at my equation once I input them and see, is it in simplest form? So we have y equals, so we're going to write y equals, and then 1x. Now we can write the 1, however, in math, we're probably good at making 1's invisible, so we can just write x. Now you can either write plus -6 or just straight up -6. So like this would be your final answer. It's not that this is wrong. It's just this is more simplified or more math proper. All right. We need an equation in slope-intercept form. So let's go ahead and write y equals, I'm going to fill in my m, x plus, fill in my b. We're not there yet. The line's slope is 0. So I'm going to put 0 here because I know that slope is m, and the y-intercept is 4. So that's my b. So 4 is going to go here. So now I need to make sure that it's as simplified as it can get. So y equals anything times 0, regardless of what x is going to make it 0. So it's going to end up just turning into going away. This actually eliminates the x, because it doesn't matter what value you plug in for x, it's going to make it 0, because you're multiplying it by 0. So all we have left is this plus 4. And then to simplify it even more, we don't even need that plus sign, because we know the pluses just means positive. So your final answer you would type in is y equals 4. And that's when your slope, which is 0, turns and is multiplied by the x. All right, last example, write an equation in slope-intercept form. So y equals, and we have our x plus. I'm going to fill in my m, I'm going to fill in my b. The line's slope, which I know is m, is 7/10. And its y-intercept, which I know is b, is 0. Well, that's pretty easy. I don't really need to write plus 0 at the end because that doesn't make any sense because I'm not adding anything to it. So your final answer, simplified, would actually just look like this. Y equals 7/10x. Pretty simple.